all-in-one. Today I will be making for you guys pan-seared garlic basil salmon. So let's get started. Some ingredients we will need is, of course, our salmon. Here I have 2 pieces of fish, which are 4 ounces, I believe, each. And both of those are wild-caught, fresh Atlantic salmon. Right next to that, we have some garlic paste, which we freshly minced using 2 garlic cloves. Right next to that, we have fresh organic basil leaves, as you guys can see here, and we use about a teaspoon of this. Right next to it, we have pink Himalayan salt, which is really flavorful and really good for the dishes. And today we will be using 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. And the last ingredient we need for this dish is black pepper, and we will be using about 1/4 of a teaspoon as well of this. Now, in order to cook our fish, today we will be using just plain fresh olive oil, and we will use about like 2 to 3 tablespoons. So yeah, this is all we need, guys. Let's get started. So in order to start, I'm going to be mixing all of our ingredients into this little bowl right here, which has our basil, our garlic paste, and our pepper and salt. I'll take this spoon right here, guys, and I'll mix it together really well. Now, this dish is really flavorful, and the herbs, like such as the basil and just like the salt and pepper, it all comes together and it tastes really delicious. You guys will not be disappointed if you guys try making this dish at home. It's really tasty. Now that we have our mixture complete and ready to go, we will rub it on our salmon. You guys can just do this straight out of the plate. There's no need to put it in a bowl. Just take a generous amount on each fish and start rubbing it like this. So this fish is good to go right after you marinate it, but sometimes it's good to keep in the fridge for 20 minutes. Of course, if you guys even want more flavor, so that's really nice to do. Flip the fish over, and as you guys could see, we barely have any skin on our fish because normally our family, we don't like do skin. Of course, if you guys like the skin, if you like the flavor of the skin, you guys could definitely keep the skin on. However, our family just doesn't like the skin, so that's why we don't put it on our fish. Okay, we're almost done marinating our fish here. It's almost good to go. Of course, make sure you have a generous helping of marinade on each fish. Wow, the smell right now in the kitchen is beautiful, especially the smell of the basil leaves. You guys will not be disappointed, like I said. You guys will really love this fish. And yeah, there you go. Our fish is ready to go. We're done marinating it, so let's start cooking it, guys. Okay, guys, now we will start the cooking process of our fish. Here I have a medium pan. You guys can also use a skillet iron, but I'm using a pan today, and I have turned my stove on, and the heat will be at medium to low. Now we will pour our olive oil, and you don't have to use like a teaspoon or tablespoon to measure, but I just like to do it just to be a little precise. So here we're measuring about like 2 to 3 tablespoons. I did 2.5 here just in case. Now let's swirl our pan around to make sure our pan is evenly coated with the olive oil, guys. Okay? Let that preheat for about 30 seconds. In the meantime, make sure your fish is ready to go. If you guys had it in the fridge for 20 minutes, of course, take it out. And yeah, let's get started. Of course, if your fish is a little bit bigger, it's going to take more time to cook. We have a bigger fish right here. And I will start by putting it in our pan. You guys should hear that sear right away. That means it's a good sign. It means that your pan is nice and hot, and that's what we want. Okay. Again, just making sure our pan is evenly coated with oil. That's really important, you know. You don't want like some of your fish to not be fully cooked. Cook our fish 4 minutes approximately on each side. One good tip to know if your fish is fully cooked on one side, you guys will see like this little white part on your fish. Of course, right now it's a little pink, but it is also a little white. When it gets about halfway and it's white, that's when you know it's time to turn. Let me just look at the fish right now just to see how it's doing on the bottom. Yeah, right now it's good. Of course, we'll just keep it for about a minute or 2 more. And then we will flip it. not have enough oil, I'm just gonna do this to ensure that the oil gets coated evenly on the fish as well as the pan. Okay guys, it's been 2.5 minutes now, and let's look at our fish. Remember, we wanted it to be halfway white at least, so let's see that. As you guys can see right here, the color of the fish is perfectly white. I think it's time to flip, so let's flip it. Wow, look at that gorgeous white color and that black color on top of it. It makes the fish look so decadent and delicious. As you guys can tell by the color of the fish, it's white now, so it's time to flip it. Let's do that. Wow, wonderful, guys. Oh my god, look at this brown color right here. This is what we're going for. Having that brown glaze on the fish is perfect. That means your fish is going to be nice and tasty. Fish, and like I said before, we have to cook it on each side for 3 to 4 minutes. So I think we're gonna let this side cook for 3 minutes. There you go, guys. Here's a closer up look of the fish for you guys. As you guys can see, once again, that brown color, that perfect color is there. That color will also entail more flavor into our fish, which is awesome. Okay guys, it's been about 2 minutes, and also side note, I did turn my heat on my stove a little bit lower. I put it on low instead of medium to low because it was just like the fish is getting cooked faster, and of course we didn't want it to be raw on the inside. So that's why I did that. Now let's look at our fish, guys. Wow, honestly, I wish you guys were here to try this. Just look at that beautiful, gorgeous color. It looks so delicious. It smells really nice in our kitchen right now. Yeah, and it's time to get to plating, guys. Okay guys, now our fish is ready to plate. Let's grab one at a time. And one important rule, or one important thing to note, is that when you put your fish in your plate to eat, wait about like 5 minutes. So of course the juices, the flavor, it all sets in, and your fish will taste even more delicious and decadent. And we will be back to show you guys the final product. So it's been 5 minutes and our fish has time to cool down. Meanwhile that was happening, we decided to garnish our fish with some parsley, cucumber, and lettuce, and of course some lemon to give it that freshness, that zesty taste. Now we will be cutting our fish, guys, to show you, so I can show you guys this beautiful pink and white color. Oh wow, look at how delicious that looks. This is the exact color you guys should be going for when you guys cook your fish. It's not raw, it's perfect. It's not raw, it's not overcooked. Now let's taste it. Really, really good, guys. I recommend that everyone who's watching this video try this recipe at home. I promise you, you guys won't be disappointed. Okay guys, now we will also cut into the other piece. I really love the decoration, and I'm gonna really like the lemony taste because I like lemon stuff. Wow, once again, look at that beautiful pink color, exactly the color that we were going for. This fish is not undercooked, it's not overcooked, it's just perfect. Let me taste it for you guys once again because I just absolutely adore the flavor. Wow, definitely worth the make. Please guys, give this a try at home. If you like my video, please share it, like it, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that post notification bell. Have a good day. Bye.